Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Jay, Jana Jay, but I go by Jay. It's so much easier. Believe me, it's much easier. In today's reading that we are doing, we are on Monday. Today is Monday. It is June 24th, 2019. And you could be hearing Coco in the background. He's been singing to me, very, very vocal today. So yesterday he was really squawking yesterday. I don't know. Yeah, that must be the male in him. I'm just joking. And today's reading, it is going to be a really good reading. I had went ahead and read it, and it really thought, you know what? I don't think I've ever shared the story with any of you guys. Only a few know about this story. So what it states, the title of this reading, it is Playing with Joy. And it begins as, one of our sons, Brian, is a high school basketball coach. One year, as his team was dribbling its way through the Washington State basketball tournament, well-meaning folks around town asked, "Are you going to win it all this year?" Both players and coaches felt the pressure, so Brian adopted a motto: play with joy. I thought of the Apostle Paul's last words of the elders of Ephesus, that I may finish my race with joy. His aim was to complete the task Jesus had given him. I have made these words my motto and my prayer. May I run and finish my race with joy. Or as Brian would say, may I play with joy. And by the way, Brian's team did win the state championship that year. We all have good reasons to get grouchy and discouraging news and everyday stresses and health problems and issues. Nevertheless, God can give us joy that transcends these conditions if we ask Him. We can have what Jesus called my joy. Joy is the fruit of the Spirit of Jesus, so we must remember each morning to ask Him to help us. May I play with joy, author Richard Foster said. To pray is to change. This is a great grace. How good of God to provide a path whereby our lives can be taken over by joy. The first question of this reading is, what caused you to be discouraged? And number 2, where did you find your joy? Well, you know what? I'm a lady with a lot of glitter in her hair. And I remember when my daughter had came to me, I think she was in 5th grade. "Mom, will you coach this soccer team?" Now remind you, she was in 5th grade, and now she has her own first grader going into 1st grade. I didn't know a thing about soccer. So what I did is I scrambled and I I played it. I enjoyed the game. I had some of the fundamentals, but I really didn't. It was more through a recreation center, and they needed volunteers. And anything your children ask, you try to do. So I asked a girlfriend of mine at the time to help me assist. And I had wide ranges of individuals on this team. I had very well experienced and the ones that didn't know the game at all. But they were made, or they wanted to play. But I didn't want them to know I've never coached before. So I had to have a good head on my shoulders. So I made sure I had the right the goalie gloves. I got new goalie gloves, and I got a cool goalie shirt, and I got the, you know, the equipment, and we went and we practiced and practiced and practiced. And there's this one girl, I don't remember her name, and I feel horrible, and she said, "Miss J, please don't ever put me in the goalie box." I go, "Why?" She goes, "Because I'm not good at it." Okay. By the end of the season, and I'm going to remind you, I had some boys on my team. I had one that was Brandon, who's married today, who is a very experienced soccer player, who's very good. And then I had 2 other boys, and they would give me a hard time. I think they caught on very early. Miss J does not know what she's doing. She has no clue what she's doing. So these boys tried in the beginning to control the situation, and we can't put the girl in the goalie box because we're going to lose the game. No, just be patient. Be patient. Try to have fun. Have fun. And they get frustrated with me. They got frustrated with me. Well, by the end of the season, we didn't win any games. The girl was the best goalie, and the boys begged me to put her in the box because she was the best goalie, believe it or not. And I remember the parents. In the beginning, they were very frustrated because they were losing and losing and losing, but they noticed the morale of their children was different. They weren't depressed. They knew I was supporting them and fighting for them, and I was bringing joy to the game. I made sure we had a pizza party. Even though we lost every game, I made sure my team had a pizza party. Never wanted to embarrass my children at all. So being discouraged was, I felt bad for the kids. I felt really bad. They didn't win one game. They kept their spirit, and they learned to trust each other and work as a team. And I saw the kids grow. I saw them trust me and start believing in me. I got discouraged. I would go home really, really discouraged, but I never let on. And the day where I found my joy, believe it or not, was on the handle of my vehicle at the time. After the pizza party, I'd walked out, and I was given a very beautiful gift from the parents. Even we've lost every single game, they put together the most beautiful album of photos, quotes the kids had said about me, and how much they enjoyed this season. And I remember walking out of the pizza place, and there was a note on my car door. I said, "Miss J, thank you for believing in me." I'll never ever forget that feeling. Even though we might have lost every single game, it wasn't me, it was him. Worked through me for him to believe in himself. They can never take away that feeling. But I do remember being discouraged, and I just didn't want to let those kids down. But in actuality, I see them today. Gregory, E, you're making a difference. Brandon, you're making a huge difference. Wife is beautiful. I can't remember the other young boy's name. But each one of them, especially that goalie, she had blonde hair, and I feel bad I don't remember her name, because it's been years. 8 years or more. Maybe 10. Oh my goodness. Is that when one was self-doubting herself, and the team had to learn to pull together as a team. And by the end of the season, even though they didn't win a game, she still kept down the points come in because she was such a good goalie. Because she believed. Playing with joy. Every day you wake up, you have a choice. It's a choice. You get to play with joy and enjoy life and make a difference. Pay it forward. So, what caused the discouragement was I was failing them. I was failing the kids. But actuality, hold on, my handsome boy, come here. Actuality, they were learning to work as a team, to believe and have faith. Yes, come here, come here. And then where did I find my joy was that note. That note. It was, that's badness. It was a situation where the purpose of me, what I learned was to play with joy, was to make sure the kids had fun, made sure we learned the fundamentals, what they taught me. So yeah, it's in today's life. Every day is a new day. In today's prayer it says, I turn my eyes to you, God. I am grateful and I can count on your faithfulness to me. Please bring me into your joy. Just ask him. If you get discouraged, you get frustrated, you just don't, just ask him. It's not going to happen within 24 hours or 5 minutes. You just don't know. You don't know. You don't know what. You just don't know the beauty of it. If you do, you are blessed. He does hear our prayers. The fruits of the Spirit is joy. To have the Holy Spirit within you to pull it forward. And if you get discouraged, ask for help. It's the beauty. God's given you a gift. Recognize your gift. Oh. Yeah. Sorry, that was my baby. My Sir Charles. Yes. That's he I don't know why he never comes up unless I'm reading. That is very, very that's coffee. You don't want that, baby. It's very odd. Is that odd? You enjoy the joy? I love you guys. And Sir Charles, I don't know if you can see him. Yeah, you can see him there. Welcomes you. I don't want him on the computer. We're editing a video. Yes, he wants some loving. Yeah? Yes, you doing good? Yes, you're doing good. Be good to yourself. Be good to others. For we do not know what part of their journey they're on. Have joy. Give joy. Thank you. Whew. Whew. Okay. You can say a bye-bye? You can say a bye-bye? I hope you enjoyed today's reading. I really do. And if you want to hear tomorrow's, remember to subscribe. Hit the bell. You'll be notified. Is there anything else, Charles? Sir Charles? No, we cannot do that. I apologize. Oh, I know. Then lay down. Good boy. You see some expressions on my face. I'm having a lot of joy right now. You gotta love them. You got to love them. Do you love mommy? Yes. Okay. We'll see you in the next video. Be good to yourself. Be good to others, for we do not know what part of the journey they're on. Thank you again. We love you. Say bye-bye.